My name is James Barsby, and I am the artist for A King's Journey Tarot and also Simply Deep Tarot by Chanel Bayless. I would like to introduce you to the cards. As they haven't been shown in video form yet, as far as I know, and I think as one half of the creative team I can do that. Well, I decided to make a video here now that the deck is actually finally completed and I have it in my hands and whatnot, to basically just show whoever's interested in what it is, type of cards. As you may have noticed, they are borderless and numberless, and I don't really know personally that much about tarot. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't really know how to read cards. Well, it is something that it's interesting to me. So here we have, for example, the Six of Cups at the bottom, and to my knowledge, supposedly there are, and I've noticed quite a few of them whenever I've actually looked through the cards and had them side by side. Now and again you will find what appears to be kind of, what would you call it, pictures, pictures that weren't really there. So I don't read cards, so I don't really know too much about that, or the symbolism of, or what it would mean. But because these are borderless, you'll see that, for example, there are some scenes that almost come together in some ways. Especially, well, visually I know it's quite obvious that the spirit suit is very similar in the fact that it's in the inner castle itself, and therefore it has the traditional stone walls of the castle. So there is also, I would say, a possible connection between when we have the borderless cards, to see that basically this is a tree, and the Three of Swords equals a lot of heartache and distress, and I would imagine that this tree, what would you call the root of the problem, and the very foundation of this card is the root. The root of the problem, or the root of this actual matter here, is this, which is a tree. So trees have roots, and well, according to Tolkien, trees also have a lot of memory, so they don't forget too much. This runs straight into the man, but it also runs a different path, but it also connects to the girl, and I imagine that both of them have had a lot of heartache, and it's the very foundation of this, but they're moving through it. Now this here is also a path, and it's stopped by the water and the many arrows that stop them. I know that it doesn't connect up too much in the borderless. But this is a path, and it runs directly into this here path, which I would imagine. Again, I'm only speculating, considering I don't really read the card. Now, the interesting thing about a card like this, for example, out of a corner you have the arm. Now when you add it to something like this, it's almost like the arm comes from the sky, night sky, which when we look up into the night sky we think of, or at least I think of, it's probably a heavenly presence. In this case it would probably be a heavenly presence. Of course I always think of UFOs too, so and other planets. This chariot card in particular is it's quite an interesting card, and whenever you have a borderless, it's basically because it's automatically leading into here, or it's automatically leading into here. Yeah, it's automatically leading to these places because it's, you know, cut off. Likewise, on this side, it's leading here. Of course, again, it could be a connection, I don't know. But underground caves, for example, in Neolithic times, of which I have seen, it's quite interesting. So the idea really is, I mean, there are a lot of different combinations. I think this card in particular, I like this one. I'm sure it does connect up somewhere to other cards. But that's just an example really of why I believe Chanel chose the borderless option. It does give even more reason or flexibility with the cards. And I hope you have enjoyed this little video. I know it's not very informative as far as tarot reading is concerned, but from an artist's perspective I hope it wasn't too bad.